Good evening, one, and we are live from the E-Arena located on the campus of East Los Angeles College for another edition of Husky Volleyball. Tonight, your Huskies take on the visiting Falcons of Cerritos College. The Falcons come in with an overall record of 4-6 on the season, while your Huskies have been struggling not as of late, but the whole season as they come in with an overall record of 1-11, losing their last three. Starters for the visiting Falcons: number 1, Evelyn Soto Castro; number 6, Jordan Lewis; number 9, Elizabeth Beltran; number 15, Minerva Rodriguez; number 22, Gabriela Colombo; and number 24, Bethany Folden. For your Huskies, number 5, Alondra Cruz; number 6, Daniela Castillo; number 9, Susan Santana; number 11, Malia Diaz; number 14, Samantha Arazon; number 15, Isabel Arazon; number 24, Julie Benavides; and number 30, Erica Lovo. So just about ready to get things underway here for our first set of the evening. Back to serve for your Huskies is number 30, Erica Lovo. Big strike falls just in bounds, tipped by a Husky, so it's going to be a point for the Falcons to start things off here tonight. Nice diving effort there by the Falcons, keeping the ball alive. Free ball for East LA. And a nice little fake mount move by Susan Santana. First points of the night for your Huskies. And she will go back to serve. Big strike tipped at the net. Huskies keep it alive. Isabel strikes. Nice dig by Santana. And Isabel Arazon credited with the kill there. Ball was tipped by a Falcon, just barely so. So point East LA. They take or lead the first set 2-1. And Falcons able to keep it alive. Free ball for the Huskies. Almost an ace. And we'll get a violation on East LA. So point Falcons. They'll tie it up 2-2. Back to serve for Cerritos is number 1, Evelyn Soto Castro. Almost misplayed at the net by the Falcons, but they're able to recover. Good defense by East LA. Lovo with the dig, nice set. And a little fake punch out there. Almost dug out by Santana, but it's the Falcons with the kill. Point Falcons. Attack and kill credited to number 6, Jordan Lewis. Back to serve still is Soto Castro. Almost dug out by Santana, but the ball sailed out of bounds. So now a 3-point lead here in this first set for Cerritos. Big strike by Santana, who's rejected at the net. Sorry, correction, that was Samantha Autozone who was rejected. So another point for Cerritos. Free ball for Cerritos. And a point for East LA as we got an antenna violation as the hit from Elizabeth Beltran went right into the antenna. Back to serve for East LA, number 5, Alondra Cruz. As we get a substitution and rotation here, number 4, Isabella Lemos coming in for Erica Lovo. And more great defense there by East LA. So point, Huskies are back within 2 here in our first set. Point East LA, attack from Cerritos, went outside the antenna. Five serving 6. Free ball for Cerritos. And nothing to do about that one. Nice attack by the Falcons to go up 7-5. Back to serve now in the rotation for Cerritos is number 11, Rosalind Toby. And we got a service error, so point East LA. They're back within 1. And back to serve will be number 14, Samantha Arizon. Kept alive by Autozone. And an unfortunate attack error off the hands of Isabel Autozone. 8-6, our score in favor of the visiting Falcons. Back to serve number 6, Jordan Lewis. That's going to be an ace for the Falcons. Service ace for number 6, Jordan Lewis, point for Cerritos College. That ball just ate up Alondra Cruz. Back-to-back aces for the Falcons. Maybe some slight miscommunication there on the part of East LA in terms of whose ball that was going to be. As we get a service error, so that will give things back to East LA. 7-10 our score in favor of the Falcons. Back to serve will be number 15, Isabel Arizon. Point Falcons. Attack credited to number 9, Elizabeth Baltran. It'll be her turn to serve. Promptly puts one into the net for a service error. 8 serving 11. Serving as number 1, Clarissa Sparks, who promptly gets an ace for her team. That was right off the hands of Elizabeth Baltran. And a service error. 9-12 our score in favor of the Falcons, so side out. Back to serve number 22, Gabriela Colombo. Freshman out of Cerritos High School. Attack from Cerritos, sails out of bounds, point East LA. Huskies back within 2 here in our first set. Back to serve number 4. Serve just clears the tape. It was a nice little sneaky attack there from Susan Santana, but falls out of bounds, so point Falcons. Back to serve number 15, Minerva Rodriguez. We got a net violation on the Falcons, so point East LA. Violation called on number 6, Jordan Lewis. Back to serve number 9, Susan Santana for East LA. Good awareness here at the net by East LA. Falcons keeping the ball alive. Nice defense again at the net. So point Falcons. Adazon and Limos unable to get to the ball on that attack. Falcons go up by 3. And an ace for number 1, Evelyn Soto Castro. Attack from East LA goes out of bounds, so it'll be a 6-point lead for the Falcons as we get a timeout called by East LA. We'll step away for a moment ourselves. You're watching Husky Volleyball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back from the East LA timeout. It is Falcons serve. They lead 16-11 here in our first set. Back to serve is Soto Castro. Huskies trying to catch Falcons off guard. Attack finds the line and stays in bounds. Point. Falcons. So we'll get a substitution here. Akalovo back into the game for number 4, Isabella Lemos. Strong attack, kept alive by Cerritos. Strong dig there by Santana. She'll punch it over. Would have been a great move there by Elizabeth Beltran, but her attack falls just a few inches out of bounds off the line. So it'll be a point for East LA. They are within 5. Back to serve number 24, Julie Benavides. And Beltran gets the kill that time. Able to keep the attack in bounds. Just gives it a nice little fingertip touch over the net, landing at the feet of Lovo. 18 serving 12. Back to serve number 11, Rosalind Toby. Beltran off the hands of Lovo. Point Falcons. Point Falcons. Attack from East LA out of bounds. 20-12 our score. Back to serve still is Rosalind Toby, freshman out of Maxine Waters High School in Los Angeles. And a service error is going to give a point to East LA. Back to serve for the Huskies is going to be number 14, Samantha Adazone. A diving dig effort by Daniela Castillo comes to no avail, just goes right through her hands and falls to the floor for a Falcon point. Strong attack there by Isabel. Beltran responds, deflected off of Lovo. So another point for the Falcons, 8-point lead, 3 points away from closing out the first set. Looked like Sparks and Lovo just mistimed their jump at the net as the ball went off the hands of Lovo as they were coming down. Beltran strikes, and a point for East LA as we got a violation on the Falcons. Back to serve for the Huskies, number 15, Isabel Adazon. Miss hit by Beltran. Ball deflected. Goes out of bounds. Point East LA. An attack error by Beltran into the net. Gives a point for East LA. She made a good diving effort there and had a great set from Toby, but unable to do anything with it. Getting some good coordination there from East LA. Unfortunately, there was some miscommunication there. Sparks was making a play on the ball, but didn't see Samantha Audazon coming up behind her. And the pass goes into the net for a Falcon point. As we get a substitution here for the Falcons, number 2. Dana Higuera coming in for number 9, Elizabeth Beltran. Santana strikes. And Falcons unable to make a play at the net, so point Huskies. Point East LA. They're back within 5. East LA have the ability to go on some long point runs, but have been unable to close out some big sets. We saw that last week against Long Beach. We'll see if they're able to do it today against the Falcons. Serve just clears the top of the net. Strong effort. East LA able to keep it in bounds and get it over to the Falcons. And a misplayed ball there is going to give point over to the Falcons. 24-18 our score. Set point, Cerritos. Back to serve number 22, Gabriela Colombo for Cerritos. And a nice attack there by Julie Benavides for a Husky point. See Lovo with the assist there. And back to serve going to be number 30, Erica Lovo for your ELAC Huskies. They trail by 5. Point Falcons. And that is the first set. Falcons take the first one. Score of 25-19. Step away for just a moment for the break. In between sets, you're watching Husky Volleyball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back here live on SportsNetUSA.net for the start of our second set here in women's volleyball between your East Los Angeles College Huskies and the visiting Falcons of Cerritos College. I'm Albert Robles, bringing you all the action here tonight in today's game. And be sure to like and subscribe to keep track of all things ELAC athletics. We do try to broadcast as many sports and games as we can here from East Los Angeles College. And of course, if you're a fan of community college athletics in general, we do also cover Cypress College, Saddleback, and a few others as well. So stay up to date to follow all things community college. And it looks like we're getting some clarifications here on the rotations. So Cerritos College will start things off to serve here in our second set. Back to serve number 15, Minerva Rodriguez. 5'2" freshman out of Gar High School. Big attack, kept alive by the Falcons. And a little miscommunication there by East LA. Alondra Cruz was going for the diving dig, but played off the hands of Santana. Gives the Falcons their first point here in our second set. And service error evens things up here for East LA and Cerritos 1-1. Our score back to serve is number 30, Erica Lovo. Little punch move there by Samantha Autozone, kept alive by the Falcons. Lovo sets. Santana strikes. Another punch there by Autozone. And that's going to be a point for the Falcons. Ball deflected off one of the Husky hitters. Back to serve number Soto Castro, number 1 for the Falcons. And another point for the Falcons, as we get a net violation called on number 24, Julie Benavides of East LA. 2-point lead in favor of the Falcons. And an attack error from Samantha Autozone goes into the net. 3-point lead for Cerritos. Santana, big strike. Point East LA. Ball was deflected off the Falcons. Back to serve is going to be number 9, Susan Santana. Looking to bring her team within 1. Lovo keeps the cross-court shot alive. And good awareness there by Samantha Autozone at the net. Ready to defend, but lets the ball fall short. Careful to not reach over. Good effort there by Lobo to keep things alive. And Isabel out of zone gets the kill. As we see Lobo there make a nice little effort to keep the ball up. And a nice hit there by Isabel. Goes right off that front duo of the Falcons to tie things up here at 4. Free ball for the Falcons. Beltran strikes. Tries to sling one over with a fingertip touch. Nice strike there by Isabel. Benavides getting in the action. Beltran again. Dug out by Cruz. And a nice little attack by Susan Santana for a Husky kill. East LA goes up 5-4. As you can see, that ball just lands right in the campfire for the Cerritos Falcons. That forces a timeout called. We'll step away for just a moment. You're watching Husky Volleyball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back from the timeout, and we're live here at the E Arena, located on the campus of East Los Angeles College here in Monterey Park. For Husky Volleyball, I'm Albert Robles, bringing you all the action here tonight between your ELAC Huskies and the visiting Falcons of Cerritos College. Beltran with the kill for the Falcons. Just to the right-hand side of Alondra Cruz, unable to defend that shot. Great effort. Good substitution here on the court for Cerritos. Coming in is number 12, Margaret Norton. Taking over for number 24, Bethany Folden. Norton will go back to serve. Nice attack there by Arazon. Beltran strikes, dug out by Cruz. Isabel. Great hit, kept alive by the Falcons. Beltran strikes again, and more great defense there at the net by East LA. 4-hit violation called on the Falcons. 6-5 our score in favor of East LA. Beltran finds the line. Point Falcons. Six to 6 our score. Back to serve is number 6, Jordan Lewis. And 4-hit touch called on the Falcons, 7-6. Back to serve for East LA, number 14, Samantha Adazon. Attack from Lewis, sails out of bounds, point East LA. 8-6 our score and a 2-point lead for the Huskies. Service error, point Falcons. Substitution for Cerritos in on the floor, number 2, Dana Higuera. Coming in for number 9, Elizabeth Beltran. Point East LA. Attack from the Falcons, sails out of bounds. Next in rotation to serve is number 15, Isabel Adazon. Nice attack there from Santana, point East LA. As the ball was deflected right off of Minerva Rodriguez. Adazon back to serve. And that's going to be an ace for East LA. So Isabel Adazon able to extend their Husky lead, 11-7 our score. Strong serve, stays in bounds. Soto Castro strikes. Point Falcons. Back to serve for the Falcons, number 22, Gabriela Colombo. Santana, big strike kept alive by Cerritos. Soto Castro, her block gets rejected. Great diving dig by Alondra Cruz, but the pass sails over the net and out of bounds. Point East LA. 12-9 our score. Back to serve is going to be number 1, Clarissa Sparks for your Huskies. Falcons able to keep that alive somehow. Benavides. Nice diving effort there. Point Falcons are going to say that landed in bounds. As you can see from the replay, just barely catches the line. Point East LA. Kill getting credit to Isabella Limos. And it'll be Limos back to serve for East LA. 13-10 our score. Huskies with that 3-point lead. And it's going to be a point on the Falcons. 4-hit violation called on East LA. So we get a substitution for the Falcons. In on the floor now is number 9, Elizabeth Beltran, taking over for number 2, Dana Higuera. And a service error, point East LA. And a good little put-back hit there by Isabel Arizon. Santana will continue to serve. And a service error gives things back over to Cerritos. 15-12 our score. Back to serve, going to be number 12, Margaret Norton for Cerritos. Falcons led the first set and won 25-19. As they got a point there as they trailed the second set 15-13. Looking to close the gap and take the lead. Huskies looking to prevent that and come away with their first set here in tonight's match. Point East LA. Looks like that was due to the duo of Arizon and Benavides, so they'll share that. So illegal rotation called on the Falcons, point East LA. Head coach Ashley Asados getting her clarification there on who was out of rotation. As Beltran strikes, able to find the line and the point. Isabella Limos looked like she wanted to make a play on it, thought she was going to go out of bounds, but it stays inside. Point Falcons. Attack from Isabel Autozone, a little strong. Point Falcons, 4-hit violation called on East LA. Falcons back within 1. And a timeout called by East LA. We'll step away for just a moment. You're watching Husky Volleyball right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back from the Husky timeout. Falcons within 1, 16 serving 17. East LA looking to maintain their lead here in our second set. And they'll go up by 2, 18-16 our score off the misplay from the Falcons.
Huskies will be number 14, Samantha Addison.
Samantha Autozone back to serve for East LA. Free ball for East LA. Krista Sparks. Attack, sails out of bounds. Point Falcons.
To serve for the Falcons will be number 2, Dana Egan.
And an ace will tie things up here, 18-18 in our second set. And back-to-back aces for the Falcons. Cerritos back in the lead. An unfortunate misplay there by Samantha Autozone, very uncharacteristic of her. Point East LA, great attack there by Isabel Autozone.
To serve the Huskies will be number 15, Isabel Addison.
Point Falcons. 20-19 our score. And back to serve for Cerritos will be number 22, Gabriela Colombo. Point East LA. We're tied 20-20. Malia Diaz back to serve. We get a net violation called on Benavides, 21-20 in favor of Cerritos. Emma Rivera back to serve for the Falcons. And an attack error from Kayla Loza goes into the net and puts Cerritos 3 points away from taking our second set of the night. So back here live on SportsNetUSA.net for the third and possibly final set of tonight's match between your ELAC Huskies and the Falcons of Cerritos College. The Falcons did take the second set, and we do apologize for any break in action as we have been having some technical difficulties here at the E-Arena, specifically regarding the internet connection. Can't have a broadcast unless the internet is stable in its connection. And I guess, according to the SID here, Serwin Haynes has said that I guess there was some scheduled maintenance that was supposed to happen at 6 o'clock, but it looks like they were an hour early and there wasn't supposed to be any uninterrupted service, but it looks like that's kind of where we are right now. So we're kind of making do, working off of a Wi-Fi connection. Not the best option here, but it's what we have. In the meantime, here in our third set, Falcons have a 6-point lead over East LA, 14-8 our score. And back to serve is number 9, Susan Santana. That ball is going to fall just short of the net. Point Falcons. Big hit by Samantha Arizon.
Service error, point for Cerritos College. To serve the Falcons, number 1, Evelyn Soto Castro.
And our connection should be getting better here, folks, as it looks like our Ethernet connection has come back on. So things should sharpen up momentarily, if not immediately. So point Falcons, 16-9 our score. Big hit from the Falcons off of Isabel Arizon. Point Cerritos, 18-9 our score. Trying to catch up a little bit here to the score and also make sure things are actually. Attack error by number 22 gives the point to East LA. That was Gabriela Colombo with the attack error. Point East LA. They have a net violation called on the Falcons. East LA back within 7. Still a long way to go if they want any hope of winning a set here tonight. Back to serve number 4, Isabella Limos. And illegal rotation by the Falcons. Point, East LA. Looks like the down ref and up ref are going to have a conversation here, get a clarification. And a service error is going to make it 20-13 in favor of the Falcons, and they'll take over service.
To serve for the Falcons, number 6, Jordan Lewis.
East LA keeping it alive, almost let the ball drop. Nice attack from Beltran. Vikings able to send it back over. Sorry, Falcons able to send it back over. Aaliyah Diaz with the Husky kill. Back to serve for East LA, number 5, Alondra Cruz. No longer in the libero jersey. Attack error from the Falcons. Point, East LA. They're within 5. Aaliyah Diaz with the strike. Point, Falcons off the hands of Malia Diaz. Kill credited to number 9 of the Falcons, Elizabeth Beltran. Back to serve for Cerritos is number 2, Dana Higuera. Point, Cerritos. Kill credited to number 1, Evelyn Soto Castro. Falcons 3 points away from sweeping the sets. Malia Diaz trying to make a hit inbounds, but into the net it goes. 2 away for Falcons. Another attack here from Aaliyah Diaz. It's going to take us to match point. point, East LA. Susan Santana with the kill for East LA. Not out of it yet, but still a long way to go.
Back to serve for the Huskies, number 1, Malia Diaz.
And a service error is how this game will end. Cerritos takes the third and final set with a score of 25-16, and your Huskies will fall to a record of 1-12 on the season and have lost 4 games in a row. For the Falcons, they'll move to 5-6 and have broken their 2-game losing streak. Next on sportsnetusa.net, or next up for our next games, will be tomorrow. We'll be down at Saddleback College as the Bobcats will take on Chaffey College. That game is scheduled for a kickoff at 6 p.m. They'll be right here on sportsnetusa.net. For your Huskies, the next volleyball game we will be covering will be on the 10th of October. And that game will be at 6 p.m. So be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date and get the alerts for every time we are live right here on sportsnetusa.net. In the meantime, you've been watching Husky Volleyball right here. I'm Albert Robles, and you've been watching Husky Volleyball on sportsnetusa.net.